No BS Radio, Saturday nights with Cool Chris in the mix and Michelle on that social, exclusively on The Surge.
Make sure you get the Audacy app and, you know what? Let me stop this real quick.
We're on Audacy and TuneIn.
Audacy and TuneIn, yeah.
Hopefully we're not having technical difficulties with my phone.
It's possible.
Damn iPhones.
No, it's not the iPhone. It's probably the network.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's got to be to blame. iPhone?
iPhones are great. What are you talking about?
Okay. I don't know. We'll see. What's going on tonight?
Boom, boom,
I want to say what's up to Lexi.
Yeah.
Our baby.
And shout out to Money Minds ENT one more again.
Happy birthday. Hello.
Hi, this is Gypsy. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my theme.
No, it's okay. It's okay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you. I'm glad we finally got you on the phone. We've been having trouble with the we had trouble with TuneIn earlier today, so then we were like telling people to go on Audacy, and then TuneIn started working, so we're just like, what the heck? And so Chris actually had some technical difficulties earlier before we started, so we weren't sure what was going on, but we're glad to have you on the phone now. So what's going on?
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Not much going on right now. I'm just hanging out, working on some music right now. I am a 21-year-old artist. I'm currently located in Arizona, so I just moved out here. So I'm just looking more to network in the music community out here.
Oh, that's awesome. So how long have you lived out in Arizona?
I was born here, but I just moved back in September of 2020.
Okay, cool. Okay. So when you started with music, did you already know that you were going to do because what is your genre? Do you have do you stay with one genre, or you just kind of do you have different styles that you like?
I kind of have different styles together. I blend them together.
Okay.
I'll kind of say most people are just like rap,
Yeah.
R&B will label me as rap and R&B. I think I'm personally more of like an alternative rap.
Okay.
That's just because I know all the music I have written and recorded and everyone else doesn't. So
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that's why. But from a young age, I've listened to all kinds of music. So I automatically knew my music, when I made it, was going to be versatile as ever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have like artists that that send in different music, and so that's why I was asking about like the the style, just because Chris gets to hear the music before I do. I know what I've heard on Instagram, so I was just like, I just want to make sure that that I call it what the style that it is correctly, just because it's like, music,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like nowadays people are breaking it down. Like I would ask Chris like, hey, what is trap music? And he's just like, well, and then you're wondering, I don't know. We have an artist, I want to say what's up to Sinner, but his is what is his, Chris, like trap metal?
Trap metal, yeah.
Yeah, and so when it comes down to breaking it down, I'm just like, well, that's like hip hop or rap. But a lot of people say like rap and hip hop are supposed to be like different, and they're the same, and so I'm just like, hey, it's just it's whatever. So yeah, so that's cool.
First thing I want to ask. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you for all the listeners, real quick, what is why Juicy? Where did that name come from? Is there like an inspiration
Juicy.
of it? Yeah.
Well, honestly, I've been through so many stage names, I guess. Before Juicy, it was Diosa, which, if you don't know what that means, it just means goddess in Spanish. And I am part Mexican, so that is why I had used that name. But Juicy kind of came from, I don't know. I just feel like it kind of fit me. I put the exclamation mark in there because I feel like it made it like kind of stand out.
Yeah.
And also, I've been told by in one of my songs that I played today, that you guys play, you may be able to kind of hear, but I've been told in the music that I've written and haven't recorded yet that I'm in the juice world now. So I guess that's also another reason that I really go with Juicy, because I've been told by my friends and, people who hear me that I'm kind of like the female Juice WRLD.
Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, there's just like so many female artists out there now. And so, when you said Juicy, I was like, it made me think of something about, so I was reading, like, I read so much stuff on social media, but it's more of like all of the entertainment type, things about, stories or, and you never really know like what is what's true. And so like, I was always wondering about, it's Meg. Is it Meg and Chris, you can answer this because you look at all of the music and stuff like that. Is it Meg the Stallion and it's THEE?
Yeah, Megan the Stallion.
Or is it Megan the Stallion? Because
with 2 E's.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's both. She goes, is that what they call her? Meg the Stallion, but it's Megan?
It's Megan the Stallion.
Okay, so
it just depends. Like some people shorten it. Some people just say.
Okay.
Like she even shortens herself with some of her flows. So it's
Juicy. Whenever you had your name Juicy, I just didn't know, like if it was just Juicy, or if there was like something else to it. But yeah, so and then like your IG, it's like at what is it called? Real Cartel Baby, right? So
Real Cartel Baby.
Yeah, and so
that's because I have a song called Cartel Baby, and the first EP I had ever started working on was called Cartel Baby. So that's why I go by. It's kind of like Cartel Baby, like the nickname, but Juicy is the actual stage name.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because we get music and Chris will say like, hey, do you know who this person is? And so that's why whenever I'm talking to the artist, I ask them by their real name, because to you, like, I wouldn't go up to you and say, hey girl, what's up, Juicy? Like I just wouldn't say that,
Right,
so
yeah.
I would talk
it's okay
to
for guys to though.
Yeah, but I mean, even with all of the artists that I've met, I've always asked them their real name, and and everyone's told me their real name, but it's just different, when you're talking, like when you're networking, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is Juicy, but then you kind of tell people like your real name, you know what I mean? So yeah, so Juicy. So
I'd have a hard time if I met a guy and he goes, I say, hey bro, what's your name? And he's like, my name's Juicy. I probably couldn't do that, for real. That might be a little tough. So
yeah. So Juicy, what is the first song that we will be introducing to our listeners tonight?
The first song that I would like you guys to play is Bound. That's kind of one of my favorite songs that I've put out so far. I think it really shows kind of my versatility, and it's just more in depth than the other music I've released so far.
Sweet. All right. We're going to put you on hold real quick. I want you guys to check out this track. It's called Bound. And we've got Juicy live and on the Surge hotline. So this is brand new music. I need you guys to check it out. If you cooking out, if you at the house, if you in the car, man, I need you to pump this up real loud. The name of this track is Bound. Brand new music heard here exclusively on the Surge DFW.
Close to you, just wanna be close to you. Look at all that we've been through. Just wanna be close to you, close to you, close to you. Just wanna be more to you. Look what I've been going through. Just wanna be more to you, more to you. I don't wanna ever lose you, but I'm trapped inside this hell I've made my own. It's a bad habit to fill my head. So baby, love me through the night. I'll be a shooter, baby, always down to ride. I know I'm the only one you holding tight. Even when I feel like I'm not in your sight. I don't wanna ever lose you, but I'm trapped inside this hell I've made my own. It's a bad habit to fill my head with bad thoughts, old flings, diamond rings. Expect you to give me everything. I expect you to get down on one knee. I expect you to keep me flourishing. 'Cause I'm so, yeah, baby, I'm so into you. You know that I'm so into you. Yeah, I just go right into you. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to get made of glue? Baby, I am bound to you. Bound, 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 baby, I'm bound, 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 baby, I'm bound, 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 baby, I'm bound, 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 baby, I'm bound, 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 baby, I'm bound, 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 no, bound, no, baby, I'm bound, 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 baby, I'm bound, 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 I'm bound, baby.
Brand new music on the Surge, DFW, Juicy. And the name of that song is Bound.
I like that one.
Man, that's dope for sure.
Are you there, Juicy?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I like that one.
You have a very mature singing voice.
Thank you.
Sounds excellent. Definitely going to fit here
Thank you.
here on the rotation with us. So, would you say how long you've been singing?
I've been singing, like I was in chorus and stuff ever since I was a little kid, but I actually took a break in high school and I didn't start singing again until I graduated, which was in 2018.
And would you say is there anyone in particular that you can say probably that you used to sing and used to be like, you know, this is my inspiration, this is kind of, you know, what I want to, the person that you just kind of like, you know, always, what was your go-to person or what was your go-to song whenever you started singing?
I kind of had a different song just because, like I said, I take kind of pride in the versatility. So the people whose songs I would really sing if I was doing like a cover would just be like an Ariana Grande song. I loved Ariana Grande just because, I mean, you know, I kind of grew up watching her, but then when she started making music, I just really loved it. I liked her style and all of that. So I was really a really big fan of Ariana Grande for a long time. And then Lana Del Rey as well. I would sing her song Young and Beautiful so much. So those are probably the two main people who I would really sing their music, like if I was doing a cover or something.
So what is your favorite Ariana Grande song?
I'll probably say now it's probably gonna be it's called what is it called? Every Time.
Okay.
It just came out on her Sweetener album, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of tough. I don't know. I'm like, my girls grew up, you know, listening to her. So I gotta say my favorite is probably One Last Time. I think that one's my favorite.
Actually, yes, I'm so glad you reminded me about that song because I haven't listened to it in like a long time, and that was my favorite song by her for the longest time.
Yeah, I think it's different. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really say how it's different, but I just think it's different. And then I think God is a Woman is probably like, and so you may think this is weird. I don't think it's weird, but I cannot like music when everyone else is liking it. Is that weird? Like you hear so much. You know what I mean?
Yes. I was the same way. When God Is Alone first came out, I didn't really like it. I was just like, eh. And then after a while, it grew on me, and now it's one of my favorite songs by her.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where like everybody's jamming to it, so you're just like, you know what? Like everybody's shoving it down your throat basically, and then later on you're just like, okay,
right.
And so like Chris will tell me about a song. He's like, man, I told you about that song like a long time ago. And so the first time I heard it, I was like, holy shit. And it was Chris Brown's Grass Ain't Greener. And so I was like, okay, you know, I remember him telling me about it, but I really just wasn't a fan. And then I think it was like maybe when I saw the video and then I started listening to it and I was like, man, like that is, you know, like that's a badass song, you know? And so it's just one of those things. But yeah, it's just, okay, so I'm glad that we were able to get you and your music on the station. There's just, you know, we try to, you know, we support, of course, you know, all music artists, you know, and so it's just, I was listening to the station today. Chris gives me some crap sometimes because I don't listen to the station a whole lot. And it's I don't think it's bad, Chris, that I don't listen to the station because obviously I support, you know, the station. But so we were talking about what is your go-to music like streaming app? Like what's like your first, like what's your go-to?
My go-to number one, and it's been my number one since I was like 12 years old, I want to say, about 12, 13, and that is Spotify.
Okay. So I'm Chris is gonna start talking crap.
We should have bought stock in Spotify, man,
yeah.
for real.
So Spotify, me and him were having a conversation, and we were having this conversation with our kids, but we were just trying to figure out, you know, like, what do you feel is the difference between like someone listening to your music on Spotify is like added to a playlist versus like let's just say our station. And I don't know if you've had a chance, you know, to listen, but so we were trying to figure out, you know, like the right answer. And so to us, I was kind of like, because I'm a Spotify user, I use Spotify a lot. I'm thinking it's because Spotify, it's all of the songs that we've chosen, you know, that we've added, unless you go to like some random playlist. And on the Surge, you know, with our station, where it was like we're surprised, you know, by what's, you know, by what's being played and stuff like that too. But why do you choose like Spotify? Like, I mean, do you have random playlists, or do you have like your own playlist that you have on there that you just kind of like click and maybe shuffle and play?
Yeah, that's what I normally do. Like I said, I've had that Spotify account for a long time, so I have over like 4,000 songs in there, you know, just all saved to my likes, and then sometimes I'll shuffle them, or really, I really like it because I don't know, I like the setup of the app personally, and then I like how when your playlist does end, like, you know, you put it on shuffle, let's say I'm doing something and my playlist just ends, it will start playing, it'll still play music, like it won't just cut off the music, and then the music will still be related to your playlist. So to me, it's easy to find new music as well that I'll actually really like, because all the music that they're playing is geared specifically towards my playlist.
Yeah, see, I have not listened to a whole lot of new music, and that's where you know, and it's like promoting the station, but it's not. But I mean since I've been listening to the Surge, like all of you artists that send in music, it's just a breath of fresh air just to like hear something that you hear that's popular, and then to hear something like Bound. I'm looking forward to hearing that, you know, just because we play such a big variety on the station that I mean, Chris could be playing like some Maluma, and then, you know, playing, you know, I guess, what is it, Chris, like some Drake, and then here, you know, Juicy, you know, and then we'll play like Metallica, and then he can have like some Michael Jackson, and then play something like, you know, Billy Joel, you know what I mean? So it's just been really cool. But Bound, I'm looking forward to hearing that one. So I mean, thank you just for trusting us with your music, and now you can like listen to our station as well when you're not listening to Spotify, and you can just hear your music on there. So what is another song, Chris, that we've got for her?
We have "Do You Hear It." Tell us about this song.
So "Do You Hear It" was a song. It's kind of more of a rapping song, more of me being cocky kind of song. And I made this song back in 2019, and it was actually for like a Christmas album. So that's why it's called "Do You Hear It?" Because the little Christmas song, like "Do you hear what I hear?"
Yeah.
So it's like the beat you'll be able to hear kind of has like a little Christmassy tune to it, but the song itself is really just about me being confident. Just about like I always felt like I was tied down because of my surroundings and my environment. I always felt like, if I was in a different place or around different people who supported me more, I could always do more. So I guess this song was just saying like, hey, like if you're not ready to move up with me, like you're going to watch me move up, kind of.
So do you feel like there's a difference between being like confident and being conceited?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Because for me, being confident is being able to, just never not doubt yourself.
Yeah.
Be prideful in yourself, but also not being too prideful. Like still being humble, like knowing your boundaries, not just being rude just because you think you're pretty, or being rude just because you think you can do everything.
Yeah.
If you don't keep that humbleness, then you're just conceited.
Yeah, I think there's I don't know. It's those definitions or that description that you gave. I think I totally agree with. Because we're taught as women, and don't want Chris to roll his eyes or anything, but as women we're just taught like to support each other and and to empower each other. Just like when we were talking to Angelica, for the beauty cosmetics. But I mean,
right.
It's just I think there's still a lot of women out there that, take, I mean, even men, for instance, like there's men, that could, actually be like gentlemen, and hold the door open for them or, pay them a compliment. And there's women out there that still kind of like, take that as like, oh my gosh, just something, just
right,
more than what
right.
it is, but
like
yeah.
When a guy holds the door open and the girl will be like, I have a boyfriend, like,
oh yeah, yes, exactly. And it's like, it's crazy because, I mean, there's just a lot of, so fellas, if you're listening out there, just please know there's a difference from someone who, may want to take care of you, but also knows how to take care of herself versus somebody that's just like feels like they're just owed everything. And to me, I really hate when females talk about, like, oh, my man, or I'm spoiled, because there's like a good spoiled when your man actually wants to take care of you. And then there's the spoiled where like, man, he's just doing it just to shut your fucking ass up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things, and
then also like, are you spoiling them back?
Yes. And like, with, there's the thing too, Chris, there's like, and there's nothing wrong with it, but there's a lot of women who they just feel like their men are not stepping up and proposing. So I mean, that's been a thing too, kind of like where women are just like, what, I'm going to propose to my man, but some things I think should kind of stay, just like the traditional type thing. But I mean, it's everybody's opinion's different, but yeah, it goes kind of like, what, screw that, he's not going to ask me, I'm going to ask him. And so like, whoa.
Yeah.
But so Chris, it's just kind of, there's just so many things that we could talk about, but let's go ahead and get on into this song, and then hold on, okay? Don't go anywhere, and turn it on, Chris. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Brand new music heard here exclusively on the Surge DFW. We got Juicy on the Surge phone lines. That is JU !CY.
Juicy.
The name of the song is "Do You Hear It?" exclusively on the Surge DFW.
Productions. Ay. juicy, yeah. It's juicy, yeah. I'm juicy. Been a low life bitch, but I ain't never been basic. I ain't never had shit. Had to beg, had to take it. Rose up from the ashes. You could call me a damn phoenix. I'ma work my way up. You gon' see my ass on Genius. When the money calls, bitches pull up to the race. Little girls start acting catty, cause they wanna be first place. But I be coolin', I be chillin', running at my own pace. And that's how you stay unbothered when the money calls your name. Big racks, nice car. Do you hear it, little bitch? Want a house up on the hills. I want diamonds on my wrist. All the glory and the fame. Do you hear it calling, babe? And if we ain't on the same page, then get the fuck up out my way. They call me cartel baby, cause these betas scared up. Me and all my niggas, cause we got our guns tucked. And we rollin' fat ones, cause you know I'm the plug. Jumpin', smashing tables, cause we don't give a fuck. Ice on my neck, I want millions, not no counterfeit. Big Birkin bag, and I got it from your nigga, bitch. They say that I'm bad, got you out here, got you feeling this. Keep talking that trash, I'ma lay you in a fucking ditch. I just want this money, I want more every day. And if you ain't on money team, you need to get up on my face. My blunt is like my hair, bitch, cause I got that shit lace. Boyfriend sent me a line, send my ass right up to space. Big racks, nice car, do you hear it, little bitch? I want $100 bills, wanna be hella rich. All the foreign vacays, do you hear it calling, baby? And if we ain't on the same page, then get the fuck up out my way. Racks on racks on racks, and they calling my name. I want money, I want power, wanna make better days. You can hate me or support me, I'ma do it anyway. I don't got no time to listen, I don't got no time to wait. Wanna be a big name, yeah, I want thousands to know me. Wanna be able to call my man a nice ass rollie. I be so low key that you hoes can never know me. Wanna fuck with me now, but you out here acting phony. Music real loud, yeah, you know that's how we rollin'. Sun kiss, bitch, yeah, you know my skin be glowing. When I'm in Phoenix, I be lit, yeah, I be going. And when I'm in DE, I roll up that when I be blowing. Niggas out here mad because I really ball. No, they cannot do it how I do it, y'all. You ain't got no hustle, you be lying, dog. You won't catch me lacking when the money call. Big rocks, nice car, do you hear it, little bitch? Want a house up on the hills, I want diamonds on my wrist. All the glory and the fame, do you hear it calling, babe? And if we ain't on the same page, then get the fuck up on my way. Big racks, nice car, do you hear it, little bitch? I want $100 bills, wanna be hella rich. All them foreign vacays, do you hear it calling, babe? And if we ain't on the same page, then get the fuck up on my way. The slack you hoes need pick up is too much, run me my check. Little bitch get on my nerves, I'ma walk her like a pad. Don't worry about me, ho, just know I got this shit sad. And if you need a zip, you know I got that shit on deck. Big racks, nice car, do you hear it, little bitch? All the glory and the fame, do you hear it calling, babe? Diamonds on my wrist, do you hear it, little bitch? Foreign vacays, do you hear it calling, babe? Do you hear it, little bitch? Do you hear it, little bitch? I know you hear it. Do you hear it, little bitch? Do you hear it calling, babe? Do you hear it, little bitch? I know you hear it. Do you hear it, little bitch? Do you hear it, little bitch? I know you hear it. Do you hear it calling, babe?
Do you hear it, little bitch? Oh. You know what? I didn't get a Christmas vibe at all. I just feel like punching people.
Oh my gosh.
For real. That's what I kind of felt about it.
Yeah, that was definitely. Yeah,
it was dope though. For real. I mean,
yeah,
that's I'm gonna be saying that to people all the time. Do you hear it, little bitch?
Oh my gosh,
it's going down.
Yes. That's gonna be the new club fight song. I think so. Like, well, for girls anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what kind of like, well, I mean, who's your favorite like artist right now? Like, I mean, what are you listening to?
I listen to so I don't really find myself listening to mainstream artists a lot.
Okay.
I listen to, honestly, a lot of upcoming and maybe like Instagram famous artists, but no one like mainstream, like no Nicki Minaj, no Ariana Grande. There's this one girl, her name is Lainey J, or on some platforms she's J Lainey, but either way, we used to live in Delaware together, and she makes music now, and she's in Miami, she's in LA, and I listen to her music a lot because she came, we, like I said, we live in the same state, so just seeing her progress and just seeing, like, her music, I listen to her a lot because, like I said, we came from the same place, and seeing her, makes me want to do it too.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I have a lot of friends who make music, so I listen to my friends a lot, and then, I mean, there's a couple females who I listen to, like Tay Money and Girl Black Tina and Cali Uchis. I don't know if you guys have heard of her. She's pretty popular right now.
Definitely got her on the serve.
But yeah, there's and Paloma Mami, she's coming up right now too. But yeah, those are about the people I listen to right now. Like I said, it's a lot of underground people. So if I just started naming a lot of people, you guys probably wouldn't even know who I'm talking about. No,
it's fine. I mean, this is what we do.
Yeah, we look for underground artists. I mean, we got a lot of underground artists that we play here on the station. So you've done.
One of my favorite.
Go ahead.
One of my favorite is Benzo Kawaii. He's one of the my friends. And he is like amazing. Like his rapping, he raps, he sings R&B. Kind of an alternative style as well, and he's really good. So yeah, if you guys want to check him out, I would really recommend him because you'll probably love his music.
Okay.
Yeah, you've done some good name drops for us. So Michelle's gonna get on it probably this next week and start reaching out. So we're gonna listen to the podcast and start looking for these people. So they're gonna have you to thank for us. Getting them hopefully on the station also. So it's good stuff.
Yes. Yeah, that's why we're,
right.
I mean, yeah, that'd be really cool. And anybody that you come across that in the industry as well that you want to, send them our information so that way, we can, get their music played on the station too. And anything to help, promote you guys because you work hard. And, I mean, and definitely just tell your friends, about the station, about us, what we do. This next year, this year kind of, I feel like it's kind of flying by a little, but, we're just kind of coming off of COVID, you know what I mean? From last year. So, we're kind of like, getting back into the swing of things. But I mean, whenever you are, you find yourself planning a trip to Dallas, you are always welcome here at the station. Anytime that you have new music that's going to drop, just send it to Chris. And, I mean, you're, like I said, you're welcome, here. But I mean, I thank you so much for taking the time out, and for letting us, chat with you about your music and stuff like that, just who you are. Tell people, where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram and my Twitter are both Real Cartel Baby. That's RealCartelBaby. Exactly how it sounds, Real Cartel Baby. I also have a YouTube. You can look it up as Mama Juicy, without the exclamation point in Juicy this time.
Okay, cool. Well, I thank you. And then, you have a good night. And you guys, you heard her music here on the station. And, we're going to put it into rotation. And, Juicy, tell your people about us. There's always room for more artists. But hold on, okay? Go ahead.
All right. That was Juicy. Heard here on the Surge DFW. You will be hearing her songs, both of her songs, Do You Hear It and Bound, on the normal rotation here at the Surge DFW. Of course, you understand and know that we are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, we do the live mix show Saturday nights, 9 p.m. to midnight. So you can hear me mixing, and of course my golden voice, and then Michelle getting us these artists, exclusive interviews, underground. We embrace the underground. We play a lot of mainstream for sure, but at the same time, we also show a lot of love to the underground artists, and that's why we do this for our, underground people that just have not had a platform, and we give them this platform, and we want everyone that is an artist of ours to tell their friends and family about us, because there is a worldwide radio station that is playing their music, and we enjoy doing it. Hand over fist. So don't get it twisted. Don't forget that we do this for you, and we embrace it a lot, and we love it, and we've got great artists and great music that we've we received, and it's just really a lot of talent out there that just we're going to help to try to get their name out there. All right, so one of an artist that is big now, Michelle was talking about Megan Thee Stallion. She was an underground artist. A lot of artists coming out, are underground artists, and they become, they get their following, and then just all of a sudden, you hear them all over the place. You've seen them on billboards, and it took humble beginnings to get to that point, and that's what we do. We are a humble radio station. We don't ask for money to do anything like that. We don't expect anything. We just want you to have the same passion and love for music that we have, and you're more than welcome to be on our station. All right, so we're gonna get our next artist lined up for another exclusive interview. Halo Boy should be coming up shortly, but for now, let's get into some more jams. This is No Bullshit Radio on the Surge DFW.